Says we're live, so I guess we're live. Hello. How do pad people of the internet? How are we this evening? Oh, sorry, that felt good. Yes. Hello, Asma. Did you make everyone a brew, or just yourself? Not you looking regal. It's like, wait, thanks. Well, I had a tiara laying around, it was reheated, sadly. So yeah, how often do you get the chance to wear a tiara? And seeing as we're talking about Girl Goddess Queen, I thought we might as well. I don't know how this happened, but look what happened to my dust jacket. I don't know how. I have a tiara too, but I'm here wearing headphones. It is a gorgeous edition. It's the Waterstones edition with the sprayed edges. The sexy end papers. And then the Mount Olympus and the underworld. The way I guessed who mutilated that dust jacket, I have no idea. But at least this is still pristine. So, yeah. I don't know who hurt my dust jacket, but my book's still pretty as hell, so that's fine with me. Do love this edition, though. So, yes, we're talking about this book, A Girl Goddess Queen. If you've never been here before, we tend to talk about, well, I say we, this is the first time I'm like hosting on my lonesome. But I tend to jump into spoilers pretty quickly because it's a book club talk, and if you've not read the book, what's the point in you kind of turning up? Just saying. So, yeah, I think I gave this 4 stars. It's kind of like a 3.75 rounded up to a 4. I enjoyed it. It was a fun read. What did you think, Asma? I did like the fact that it felt like you were kind of more behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Because we're always told that Hades stole Persephone. Gave it a 3. Fair. But this one felt more like we got to see kind of like behind the curtain, and we got the Persephone or Corey, should I say, decided to run away, and then they said the lie of Hades took Persephone to kind of like, keep it all on the down low and make sure that she didn't get in trouble. So I thought it was fun. But my favorite character by far probably was Styx. Just love her. And I did like the fact that we got to see a Hades that had kind of a artsy side. He wasn't just big old meanie. It's a pretty solid 3 stars. It's not a bad rating. It's neutral. Yeah, fair. I think 3-star reviews are completely valid. I think all reviews are valid. Hades was your favourite, not gonna lie. Why was Hades your favourite? Have you just got a thing for the dark, brooding man? I mean, he wasn't the typical Hades that you get. You know, the whole, like, I big, strong man, me protect, grr, you're my woman. Even though there was kind of those aspects of him, he was more of a gentle type. How do I put how do I say this? It felt like this Hades definitely leaned more towards open and honest communication rather than, you know, I am man, therefore I am right kind of deal that, you know, most Greek myths have. Ooh, sorry, I am tired. Why am I doing this? I could show it on the bottom. No. I loved how gentle and that's supposed to be sincere he was. He was artistic, creative. He had a personality that didn't go back into his dick or ego. He was pansexual, like win-win for me. Yes, definitely. That's how I felt. Hades was the damn green forest. He was the Amazon forest in its prime. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just have to highlight that comment again. It's like, to be fair, I did the same when I saw it. To Sunder. Yeah. Being stoic on the outside, sweetheart, and loving internally. Fair. Yes. He was very sweet. He was the definite big old teddy bear. But I did love Styx. They just they made it for me. I really like their character. He was like a trauma-filled puppy that you just wanted to love and be loved. Kinda. Oh, my tiara was slipping. Can't have that now, can we? At least it wasn't my halo. That thing slipped a long time ago. But yeah, I did really bad this month, well, last month, should I say, because I read it and I didn't take notes. And now I'm kind of trying to remember all the stuff that happened in the book, and I'm like, nope. Personally, I felt like the author was trying too hard to make Styx come off as savage and playful. I didn't feel that way, but yeah, I can see what you're saying. You didn't like the ending. Why didn't you like the ending? Refresh my memory. What happened? Oh, wait. her having to split her time, or I don't know, characters came off forced and unnecessary. Okay, fair. I needed Zeus to die. Yes, but that wouldn't happen. And, it didn't happen. Excuse me, it doesn't happen in the Greek myth, so yes. I think categorically, I mean, even Persephone, I think the only person in this oh, sorry, Zeus is like a spoiled brat that never got told no as a kid. Yes. Yes. Fully agree. Like, this is a god, just off with his head. Yeah. I mean, that's basically Zeus summed up to a T. Zeus is an absolute asshole. Always is. Do you know many Greek myths, Asma? Or do you know the originals? Do you just know the retellings? What were we saying? Talking about the ending. Nope, it just fell out of my head what I was going to say too. I was going to say that the only person in this entire book that I didn't feel like came off as a dick was Hades. I mean, he had issues, but everyone has issues. But I felt like everyone else had very dickish tendencies. Hello, Renee. Yo. Oh, and then we gotta sit back and have a 20-minute love fest. Jump down for Hermes was creepy vibes. Yes. I mean, it was creepy in general with well, first Demeter whisks off Persephone so that no one sees her, so when it does come time to marry her off, she's got this level of mysteriousness because no one's seen her. No. It depends with Hermes. Yeah, it really does depend with Hermes. But yeah, like Hermes wanting to, not Hermes, Hephaestus saying that he'd divorce Aphrodite to marry Persephone. And granted, that marriage is an absolute shit show, but ooh. I don't know much about Hermes mythology, gotta read up on him. Yeah. Basically all the Greek gods are dicks. Pretty much. They're all self-serving dickwads. Persephone was a strong female lead, though. She was great the way she demanded an audience with Hades, was girl boss behavior. True. True. I just don't understand why she waited so long. It's like, why wait until the day that, like, you know, they bugger off to go get you married up? Like, you knew that this was coming, no matter what you said. You knew that that they planned to marry you off. It's like, why wait so long? You know, that's just my opinion. I would have been out of there as soon as possible. True. I guess. But she did, like, leave, like, not leave, but, like, she was, like, free to roam the island herself. Even the nymphs left her because they knew she was sad. Yeah. Oh. I did like that she just basically demanded, like, she's like, no, I'm here and you're going to help me. And even if you're not going to help me, I'm calling in Hecate and like, you know, basically parlay. you can't kick me out and you can't be mean to me. I'm staying. Liked how it took a woman to create a paradise in a miserable place like hell. Yes, that was good. And the fact that she always had this power, she just never felt like she could create. Felt like she could only create flowers and, you know, pretty little things. Oh, wait. Oh, she created a flower for Hades, then destroyed it to get called to hell. Yeah. Exactly, because she wasn't, like, you know, basically henpecked by her own mum. I like the bit where they actually kind of spy on Hades and Demeter and do the whole drinking game of, like, you know, take a shot at how many times Zeus threatens someone. Take a shot every time my mum says, "That's my daughter." I was like, yeah. They're gonna be drunk. She did have decent character development. We won't deny that. Why sad though? They were so cute. I don't get why it was sad though. I did find it kind of mean, not mean, but kind of a shitty thing that it was Persephone being in the underworld that caused um all the desolation and death and all that stuff. It's like watching your parents fight in front of your crush/friends and trying to act like it was nothing. Eh. She really didn't seem like she cared, to be honest. Yes, famine. The famine, the desolation, the death, all the things. Because, well, to be fair, it feeds into the fact that I was saying earlier, kind of like it peeked behind the curtain, because in the original myth, it's Demeter that laid waste to everything, saying like, I'm not gonna let anything grow until I get my daughter back. And it's the reason why we have autumn and winter. But it was Persephone having the gift of life, and her being in the underworld kind of took the life away from the above world. It's like, It was more like my personal experience that made it sound okay. Even now, when my parents fight, all of us kids sit on the stairs and try and listen to make sure it doesn't escalate. Oh, people fight, it's what they do. So it hit me in the feels like that. I can understand it. When my parents were together, they said, well, these are like, good old screaming row matches. And they were like, yeah. Then like, we're not fighting, we're just having a really loud discussion. I'm like, yeah, okay. The thing is, my mum was like nuts when they'd fight. She'd like throw furniture. My dad would just stand there. Mum would just throw furniture. And the best thing is, after they'd had their argument, we'd have to clean it up. It's probably where all my DIY skills came from. You got to DIY and fix a coffee table so many times until you become an expert. Parents. The source of so much trauma. Their fights end up threatening to unalive the other siblings to make them obey each other. Yup. The best thing is I get to pass on that kind of fun trauma onto my kids. Woo! What is going on with this tiara? It's wonky. Just there we go. It was interesting how human like the gods came off, take their powers, and they're practically little kids. Yep. Pretty much. Well, yeah. I mean, Zeus is like, the spoilest of the spoiled. He's basically Dudley Dursley, the extreme edition. Excuse you. And does it come down to that's how gods are, or is that as far as our imagination of gods can go? Hmm. I don't think so. I think that's specifically like Greek gods and kind of and Roman. Because yeah. I'm just trying to think of like all the myths, and the only thing that's coming into my mind is that basically Zeus coming down and just raping women. The one where he turns into a. There's one where he turns into a swan. Which I'm like, what's that got to do? Why is that popping into my head? But yeah, Zeus basically just massive horny dog. Turns probably. He turns a woman into a cow. So Zeus, the god of sky and thunder, blah 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 blah. Yeah, Zeus transformed himself into a magnificent swan to seduce Leda. So the story is subject of art from Greek mythology, in which god Zeus, in the form of a swan, seduces or rapes Leda, the Spartan queen. According to later Greek mythology, Leda bore Helena and Polydeuces, children of Zeus. Da, 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 da. So yeah, there's that one. So Zeus turns into a swan. So yeah, there's one where Zeus fell in love with a mortal woman and turned her into a cow to protect her from the wrath of Hera. Yep. Zeus just, fucked up and wants to screw everything. Do you think the book would have been nice if it was on the shorter side? I don't know if because I think this is this her debut novel? Let me look this up. That's not what I chose. Yeah. So she's got things coming out. She's got something coming out in August. Something coming out in July. But yeah, I don't think that So why did you give it 4 stars instead of 5? What was it lacking for you? Let me just finish the original thought. Like you said, you want to make it shorter. I don't think that the author could have gotten as much character development as she did in a shorter amount of time. Because it's a debut. I don't think she's got those kind of chops yet. Personally. I definitely will read something from B. Fitzgerald again. Why wasn't it 5 stars for me? For me, a 5-star book has to be something that I love and need to recommend to absolutely everybody. Like This Is How It Lives the Time War and Bandit Queens are basically anything by Rick Riordan. I honestly don't know. I've got to feel something. Hi, Kelly. To give a book a 5-star. I don't know why. If they, talked more and skipped like half of the 100 lack of communication trope pages, it would have been a nice 4-star. Fair. Kelly. No, I get that. It did feel like it dragged in parts. And it did feel like some stuff was just kind of fodder, but I don't know whether the scenes seemed necessary. They must have seemed necessary to the author at the time. I don't know. But yeah, even things can be wrong with the book, and I'll know that things can be wrong with the book, and I'll still give it a 5-star. It's totally feeling based for me with a 5-star. I don't know how else to put it. See, 4 stars are like, pretty much, I really like the book. I'll read from this author again. But like I said, it was rounded up to a 4. It's 3.75. Technically. But, Do you have a favourite quote? I don't, because I didn't write any notes. Do you have a favourite quote from the book? Let me look. Let me see if I can find any. If someone's put quotes down. Because like I said, I didn't take notes this time, and that's why everything is falling out of my brain box. When they asked me what I wanted, I said, the world. I was pray, always pray. And it's what they told me again and again, until the very word came to mean pain. And still I went on, tearing and pulling and hurting until I was prettier still. Fine, then I'll hold your flowers while you tear the world apart, he says. That was a good line. Every love someone can have for another being, I have all for you. Ah. Are you saying that's your favourite quote, or are you just, confessing your love for me? Because, I totally understand. And the fearless little girl part, just seeing that one. There is nothing wrong with being a little girl. Love, little girls are fearless. Mm-hmm. I do so many things to make mother happy. How have I failed without even noticing? That was a good one. Yeah, see? I got there. I said it first. um... Yeah. Wait, there are some good quotes in here. Excuse me. But yeah, I feel like I need to go back and reread it and actually take notes. Just so I can write a full competent review on it. But yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. As retellings go, it was a good one. Not as good as Stoneblind. That I gave 5 stars to. And that was a Medusa retelling. And that was loved that one. So good. So good. I like that when they showed that even without Hades, she could still live a happy and content life in hell amongst her creations. Love how Hades drew it and she made it. Yes, that was, yes, definitely like architect and engineer relationship. Definitely. I even liked the bit with how she was supposed to cut her hair to become like a wife. And she was like, no, I don't want to. And she made a flower for God, what's the goddess of the hunt's name? My brain is stopping. It's saying Diana, but that's the Roman one. We love a STEM major. Yeah, I love that part too. Where she made a flower for her just to kind of like, say like, I don't want to cut my hair, but I don't want to like diss you. So here's a flower. I created something for you. Let me keep my hair. And so you gave flowers tribute. Just like her nature. Yeah. It's bugging me that I can't remember the name. Hello. Just throwing crap everywhere. Ah, a miss. Oh, that really hurt. I can't believe I had to look that up. It was bugging me. Yep. Can't believe that. I love that miss. And her name just literally fell out of my head. It's always fun when that happens. Serious. As if Siri were listening to my conversation just then? Rude. So, do we have any... Googled it too. Yep. I'm not alone. So, do we have any other thoughts and feels about Girl, Goddess, Queen? Will you read another book by B. Fitzgerald? Do you think you would do that? My lips are dry. Pretty solid pick. Good. I'm glad because I picked it solo. So, this month, the month of March, we're supposed to be reading, we are going to be reading A Study in Drowning by Ava Reid. I don't have a physical copy yet. So, and I don't know if I'm gonna read it on Kindle and see if I like it first. Think so. If this is her debut, then yeah, because she'll learn from this experience a lot and do better in the next one. We can only hope. Not that this was a bad debut by any means. How dare you, Windows? But yeah. Normally I'll ask the question of like, you know, who was the character that you wanted to punch in the face? It's kind of redundant in this book because we all know we'd all pick Zeus. Because, you know, what a dick. I'll message you later. But I think that one of the first new releases I've read recently. Okay. Cool. Well, I still need to get to So Let Them Burn. I need to read that this month. We give a few slaps to the mother. Yeah. To be fair, there's times where I could slap Persephone too. Slipper emoji. Yeah. My mum was lethal with slippers. But the thing is, she didn't have slippers, she had the wooden sandals. And she used them like ninja throwing style, man. Oh! Remember one time said something and I saw her taking off the shoe and I was running away. I was running up the stairs and she like wanged it, whacked me in the ass, ricocheted off my ass and hit back on my leg and gave me a dead leg as well. Oh, bruised and battered. Bruh, not the wooden ones. Yeah. And like I said, she was like ninja throwing stars with them. She always hit her target. Always. But you can't do that to kids these days. No matter how much you fricking want to. Oh. So yeah, A Study in Drowning is the March book club pick. I don't know when the chat for that will be. We'll figure it out on Discord. Paula, this is like, I know. I said you can't do it these days. Clearly, it shows that I don't beat my children. No matter how much I want to. I love my kids, but sometimes they do dumb stuff. Very dumb stuff. Excuse me. Anyway, moving on. So, A Study in Drowning is what we're reading for March. Figure it out. We'll figure out when we're doing the live in the Discord. Sure. So it's less than 400 pages. That should be a fast read. Hopefully. Nah, we'll stick with should be. Should be a fast read. I don't know if I've read anything by Ava Reid before. Her name sounds familiar, but I don't know if that's just because A Study in Drowning is or was so hyped up. Nope. So she did The Wolf and the Woodsman, Juniper and Thorn, and Lady Macbeth is gonna be in this year in August. So no, it must just be because of how popular A Study in Drowning got. So yeah, hopefully it's a good read. Should be fun. I don't have anything else to say. Oh. Note to self, remember to take notes. Oh. So, unless anyone else has got anything else to say about about Girl Goddess Queen or book club, me too, should take notes. And the thing is, also with this month's, well, last month, should I say, book, I read it a while ago, like middle of the month. Did anyone else read it? Or was it just us? I don't know. I don't know. Probably just us. Just us chickens. But, you know, fingers crossed more people will be joining us for a study in drowning, hopefully. I know Princess has already read it. I think Kenny would have joined us today if she wasn't going to see her mum. So, to be fair, I don't know if she read the book or if she was just coming for the vibes. Because, you know, it's totally fine too. I'll read a study in drowning. Thank you, Renee. So yeah, we'll sort out the time for book club in the Discord. It will probably be, I tend to do it on like the first Saturday of the month, but we'll see what fits with everybody's schedule. So, unless anybody's got anything else to say, I'm gonna say goodnight. Because I'm tired and I want to go back. Q. Since it's popular these days, I think a lot of peeps will join this month. We shall see. You really suit a crown, Paul, not gonna lie. It's a tiara, not a crown. There's a difference. Hang on. See, I've got a couple of things here. See, I also have this circlet as well, but it doesn't really fit the vibe. This is more fae kind of thing. This thing's lethal. Hang on. Ugh. It's very pointy. And the dangly bits get caught up in your hair. Ow. But no, it is pretty though. But I'll stick with this one. So yeah. Don't mind me, this is my drawer with my costume pieces. Oh my god. Right, let me see. Oh my god, that in gold would be next level. I don't wear gold, it doesn't suit me. I've got my elf ears. To be fair, I've even got like jewellery elf ears. Are you going to dress up for the next live too? Academia vibes. No! Let's see. So, yeah, I've got these elf-like earrings there that studs and then they hook onto the top of your ears. I wouldn't know what to do for academia vibes. Princess says that like it's only like dark academia for like the first like 30 pages of the book, or like the first couple of chapters. You need to DM me the elf earrings site. I'm very much an earrings girl. Do you want to see what Chris got me for Valentine's Day? He's so cute. I got them from. Where did I get them from? I'm trying to remember. I will as soon as it comes to me. I'll go through and look through all my like orders. Oh, he got me this pendant. Ooh. It's Stitch in the moon. He's so cute. Stitch. Yeah, I have a very well, yeah. I love Stitch. He's my favorite character. Does Chris have a brother, sister, or siblings that are available? He has both. He has a brother and a sister, but neither of them are available. Sorry, Asma. Sorry, my love. We could just adopt you and you could become part of the family. It's fine. You can do that. So, yes. I think we should wrap it up. You'll tell me, Castlewood, babe. Castlewood. Asma, yeah, mine. How do I break the news to my parents? Well, that's all on you, mate. Sorry. So, yes. It's been fun hanging out again. Listen, Renee, I'm trying to bag a rich person for both of us. We ain't rich. Chris ain't rich. We ain't rich. Oh, carry on then. But you know, if you do bag someone rich, you know, share the wealth. Big summer blowout. Right, it's medication o'clock for me because I'm an hour behind. And his siblings rich though. It doesn't matter if they are, they're both taken. So either way, up shit creek we out a paddle, babe. And on that note, I think it's time to wrap it up. They don't mind being a side piece. Well, how do I broach that to the brother and sister-in-law? Let me just how do I do that? See, I've got this friend. She kind of wants to be a side chick. You down? I don't think it'd go well. Anywho, I'm gonna call it a night and wrap it up and go to bed. Asma, Kenny was talking in the Discord about trying to get us all to meet up. Is any of you interested in falling in love with a babe? She's just putting it out into the universe. Alright then. So, I will see everyone on Monday for Monday night sprints. If you have any suggestions of games or anything that you want me to acquire and play, or we play together, there is a section in the Discord for what should I play. You can put stuff in there. Yeah. Links to the Discord and book club and everything is in the information box. Head down below. I would love to meet up IRL, but it would have to be after April just because of Ramadan and Bro's wedding. I'll only be available after May. That's fine. I don't think we were talking about doing it straight away. I think because Kenny's going to be starting a new job doing nights, so she's going to have to wait a couple of months and figure out her schedule with that, I guess. If I'm still breathing, then of course you will be. You'll be fine. Don't say stuff like that. Renee, get a told off. So, and if I remember where I find... Oh. Hi, Beatrice. How are you? We're just wrapping up the book club talk. Question. Have you read this book? If so, what did you think? As soon as it's book club talk, might as well. But yeah, I will be here for Monday night sprints. Links to Discord and all the things in the information box down below. I did not know about the book. Okay. Well, for this month, we are reading A Study in Drowning. Let me bring it back up. So, if you want to join, we are reading A Study in Drowning this month. The edition sounds lovely. It is a very pretty edition. Very pretty. Okay, I've said I'm gonna wrap it up several times now, and I really need to. I'm dying. I figured it's fine. But yeah, I really need to wrap it up right now because my eyes are starting to water. And my tiara's slipping. And it's about that time. I'm going to turn back into a pumpkin. So, yes. Hopefully I will see everyone on Monday for sprints. And remember, we're reading A Study in Drowning this month. Good times. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.